Hey guys, what's up? So you guys are doing amazing things. You have completed lots of homework at this point and you are seeing success in your business. So something to help maintain that success, to help you keep growing and keep building your relationships with your VIPs and your market partners is the follow-up process. So I want to talk to you about the fortune is in the follow-up. And I'm headed over to a friend's house to go swim for a little bit. So I'm taking y'all on a walk and we're just going to go talk on the way. So the fortune is in the follow-up. So you may be wondering, how and when do I follow up and how am I not annoying if I'm following up? So the thing about that is, if you guys have done your homework and had your TeamZ account, you have probably looked at the scripts of your TeamZ account and it shows you 10 different follow-ups. It makes it super simple, and that's for follow-ups on, like, if you've reached out and shared your business or your products with somebody and they haven't given you an answer and you're following up to see if they're ready to order, they're ready to sign, then they've got those different scripts in there for you. It makes it super, super simple, you guys. And then obviously you want to follow up with your customers after they've had a purchase and see how they're liking their products and all of that. So I want to give you some verbiage for that and kind of give you a timeline of what you want to do with that. My kid's at the neighbor's. He's yelling at me, "Hey, Mom." I got kids everywhere. I got neighbor kids at my house and my kids at neighbors' houses, and I'm headed to a neighbor's house. We're just a friendly neighborhood. So anyway, so some of the follow-up things that you want to do is make sure, for example, if you have done a wine and wash, you've met with a client and they decide they're going to sign up as a VIP, you want to make sure that you are following up with them. You're going to set up their VIP account for them. Don't ever just post your website. We've gone over that with you guys. Make sure that you're setting things up for your VIP so they're feeling special. They're feeling like a VIP, right? Very important person. We're going to help them manage their accounts. So again, with TeamZ, that makes it easy for you. So you're going to put them into your TeamZ account. You're going to put in that they have had their sale, what system they purchased. You can make a tag for them based on what they purchased. So if it's like they did the hydration system and you know that they need an oil, maybe they want the smoothing deep, different things like that, so that whenever you're following up in the future and there's a flash sale, you can do a search for all those tags, and guess what? You know exactly who you need to reach out to that needs those specific products or would want those. So whenever I first make a sale, I am going to email them immediately, or actually Facebook message. I don't email very often. I email very rarely. Facebook message is the best way to reach people these days. So I will Facebook message them and I will say, you know, thank you so much for your order. Just want to confirm this is what you've got coming and this is when it's coming. You know, we've got this scheduled for today. We've got your second flex ship scheduled for your oil. It's scheduled to come in 30 days or whatever it is. And then I'm going to say, I'm out of breath, y'all. It's pitiful. So anyway, I'm going to say, okay, well, I want you to check back with me. Let me know when you get your products in. I have some tips for you. I'm not going to overwhelm them with information to start with, right? I'm just going to wait until they get their products in, and I'm going to explain things to them. Now, if you've been at a wine and wash, you probably already explained it to them that they need to let their hair, you know, be washed twice, let it set, all of that. Well, now, whenever they get their products, you're going to make sure that they understand that and that they remember you have to wash twice. You need to let it sit, because that's how MONAT works. We're going to break it down the first one, wash it away. The second one actually nourishes the scalp and the hair. So I'm going to say, let me know when you get your products. I got some tips for you. I'm going to give them those tips. Then I am going to schedule follow-up for them in my TeamZ for 5 business days, 4 to 5 business days from the time they order. And that way they're going to pop back up. So if they didn't remember to let me know they got their products, I'm going to check and make sure they did get them. So I'm going to just message them, hey, just checking to see, did you guys get your products in yet? And they'll be like, yeah, I'm so excited. What were the tips you have for me? You're going to tell them the tips of making sure they let it set, make sure they rinse the conditioner with cold water, things like that. And then I'm going to say, all right, I'll check back with you and see how things are going in a few days. So then you're going to check back again in 2 days. And you can say, you know, did you have that first wash? What'd you think of it? And then you can check back in a week and say, all right, you should have had a few washes by now. Tell me what you're thinking. How are you liking your hair? You noticing some differences in texture and smoothness and shine, things like that, right? And then you can bump it out for about 2 weeks and check up with them again. Hey, it's been a few weeks since we ordered. I'm hoping you're enjoying everything. Want to see if there's any questions that you have for me, any products that you maybe have on your wish list that you'd like to add to your flex ship, because at this point you've scheduled their flex ship, which typically you're going to say is like the oil. Then you're going to say, okay, you know, we've got your oil scheduled for, if you did it 30 days from the time they ordered, you should be right before it's time for their flex ship to run. And you're going to get an email in your email account that is a sponsor email that's going to say, hey, so-and-so has a flex ship scheduled for this coming up. You have until this day to change it. So you're going to reach out to them and say, so we've got your oil scheduled to come, and we've got until Friday to make any changes on that. So if you wanted to add a smoothing deep conditioner, or you wanted to add some Rejuva beads, now would be the great time to do that. And if you need to change anything, just let me know. And you can send these messages. It doesn't have to be on the phone. You don't have to even have communication with them. If they're not responding to you, that's okay. You're still servicing their account, okay? And so then, at that point, I just let it go until I get a flex ship email for them. So I followed up with them, and I'm going to be continuing to follow up with them about every 5 weeks, because they're ranked as a 5-star. They're going to show up in my teams every 4 to 5 weeks, right? And then, because they are a current VIP and they have a flex ship scheduled, their flex ship is going to trigger. And every time their flex ship triggers a week before, MONAT's going to email me, and I'm going to remember I need to log in and send them a check-in. So, excuse me. So you want to make sure you're following up with your VIPs every 4 to 5 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks probably is a good time frame. And just make sure that you're servicing them. And that way, if you've got those tags in there, you know that, you know, they love this product, they love that product, it's on their wish list. When that goes on sale, you have another reason to reach out. And then reach out in between just to be friendly, just to check in on them. They're not just a dollar sign. They're not just a customer. Hey, how's life? You know, I saw whenever like your reminder comes up to reach out to them. Maybe you've already done their flex ship, or they bumped their flex ship, or whatever. Just reach out to them. Go to their Facebook page, scroll for a second, see what's going on in their lives. Hey, it looks like you had a really great trip this weekend. Did you have fun? Just build that relationship. Same with your market partners. You're going to reach out to them and make sure that you've connected with them. Hey, I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. Have any questions for me? How's your homework going? How's your Market Partner Academy going? Just checking in. So my kind of rule of thumb is within 24 hours, within 2 days, in about a week, 2 weeks, and then we just bump it out to where it's following up on flex ship emails, and just kind of as you see them in between. So fortune is in the follow-up. Make sure you're following up. If your customers, if you started in Teamsing, you started building relationships like we taught you to do, and then you all of a sudden get the order from them, and then you never follow up with them, and you never reach out and maintain that relationship, how do you think that makes them feel? How would you feel? You'd feel like you were just a dollar sign, and you just simply were there to be money for them, and they didn't really care about your relationship. They didn't really care about you, and that's not who we are. So make sure that you're still expressing thanks, gratitude. Send them a card on their birthday. If they are a consistent VIP orderer and they order every month, you guys, if it's been 6 months and they've ordered every single month, go to Starbucks, buy them a $5 gift card, and shoot them a thank you note in the mail, handwritten thank you note. Okay, welcome your new market partners. Send them a welcome package. Send them a welcome card. Send them something. You know, you can always make someone's day. Like, we don't get things in the mail very often, right? So other than bills and junk mail. So wouldn't it be nice to go to your mailbox and have something handwritten to you that says, hey, welcome to the family, so glad you made a decision to change your life, I'm here to help, I'm so excited for you. Or hey, welcome to the MONAT family as a VIP, thank you for supporting my small business, I'm here to love and appreciate you, let me know if you need anything. So just utilize those different avenues to follow up with people, to reach out, make them feel loved and appreciated. So your homework for today, for this video, is to make sure that you go in and you send a follow-up message. So screenshot your follow-up message. You can mark out your person's name or whatever, but just show us kind of the conversation that's going on there, that you have actually followed up with your customers, okay? So congratulations on making it this far. So excited for you, and you are almost ready to graduate. Have a good day.